Hey, welcome to my vlog. The quality of filming is because Hugo, very kindly, thank you very much, you're filming the first bit of my vlog. Now guys, this is about the lattice training that I've done, and this video kind of comes side by side with the EpicTV video that we've already released. So if you haven't seen that, there's a link in the description. Go and watch that first, otherwise you'll have no idea what I'm talking about in this vlog. Now, where we left it off from the EpicTV episode is I'd done my lattice test and I'd been sent my results. And generally, maximum strength, upper body stuff is fine. Finger strength is okay, kind of where I want to be to climb a boulder by next summer, hopefully. But it's my power endurance that sucks. I needed 105 seconds on that, and that's way below average. So that's something that I need to really get up. Now, Tom has sent me, or the lattice guys have sent me the plan. And how it's arranged is it's split into 12 weeks with a variety of exercise for each week. And it's up to you as the climber to fit those exercises into your schedule. Each exercise has a 1 or a 0.5, depending on how long you do the repetitions for. 1 is a normal session, 0.5 is half of a normal session. Now, what I like so far is this ability to fit it into your schedule. So I can look at my week, look at the exercises I need to do, and work out where it works. So this is week 1, and as you can probably hear, I've got a horrible head cold. I'm feeling pretty under the weather, and I've also got bad skin. And that means that I've left the maximum hangs and weighted pull-ups I've got to do this week for later in the week. Hopefully I'll be feeling a little less rubbish and have a little bit more skin. So Monday, which is today, it's my first time in, I've got to do links boulders, floor core, hip and legs flexibility, upper mobility, and stabilizer conditioning. No, sorry, not stabilizer conditioning. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 exercises to fit in today, 2 for the next day, and then 2 for the other days after that, with Wednesday being the rest day. Now, I'm learning about this as with you guys. I've got no idea if my schedule that I've made up makes sense or if it's going to work. It's going to be a bit of trial and error. And I'm going to be appearing on the Facebook forums for Lattice, asking you guys and Lattice people questions. Now, why are we doing this? Well, we're doing this mainly because I want to train, I want to get that 80 boulder, but also because EpicTV sells these products. We sell the Lattice training stuff and the rung at a really discounted price. So there's a link in the description if you want to follow along with me, buy the plan, and actually join me on this journey, which would be really cool. And if you are going to do that, link below and let me know. So I've planned out my schedule, it's been on screen, and I should just say, don't just copy my schedule. I won't be putting the whole thing up online so you'll miss bits, but also it's been specifically designed for me. So don't just nick my schedule, not buy the plan, because you just do yourself a massive disservice. All right, almost time to get out of here at the office. I'm going to head to the gym and start day 1 of my training. Hey, how you doing? Away from work, in the gym. It's a bit crazy and busy in here today, but I've got my plan, and my plan starts off with this boulder sequence where you have to do a 12-move boulder loads and loads and loads of times. Now, obviously this is tricky because most climbing walls don't have a 12-move boulder, so I think I'm gonna make one up with my mate. It's gotta be flashable. But before I get to that, I'm going to warm up a little bit first and get ready for my first lattice session.
Yo, wake up every morning. Thank the Lord cause I know I'm blessed. New day, same story. Always on the grind, I ain't gotta flex. Yeah, but I gotta keep my reps up. Student of the game cause life gon' test you. Always get better when you mess up. Yeah, but you gotta learn your lessons. Look, yeah. We can't let the way the world is shaking break us down. We are on our way to greatness, they can't bring us down. This is for my brothers and my sisters, hear me now. Won't bring us down.
So warm up done, I've now got to find this 12-move boulder problem, and in my gym this is quite tricky. The walls are short, there's a lot here, it's more of just a pure training wall. So for this week, I'm going to try to use the board behind me, which is quite steep, quite overhanging.
No, my aim right. Hey, miss once, I won't miss twice. This heat make it sound.
Okay, I think I've got it. I think I'm going to practice it all the way through once. It's got to be flashable, so within my limit. Hopefully it's not too easy. It's kind of tricky to tell. This gym, there are no real grades, so it's really hard to work anything out.
This one's for my people. This one's for my people. This one's for my people. This one's for my people.
I should explain, I'm feeling pretty horrendous this week. I've got the horrible head cold thing, feeling pretty run down. So this is a bit of a battle, but when I set myself a challenge, I really want to do it. So I'm here, I'm gonna do these exercises.
But I gotta keep my reps up, student of the game, cause life gon' test you. Always get better when you mess up, yeah. But you gotta learn your lessons. Look, yeah. We can't let the way the world is shaking break us down. We are on our way to greatness, they can't break us down. This is for my brothers,
nothing out left.
my sisters, and
Far left.
won't bring us down.
Nice. Nice, purple. Sorry, orange above, the highest orange. Yeah, and then top. Nice. Do you think that's roundabout where I should be aiming for that level?
I think so, yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
slightly harder, perhaps?
Slightly harder, perhaps.
Yeah.
I think maybe you're supposed to be getting more powered out than pumped, so.
Yeah, exactly, because I'm definitely like, I'm pumped, but not, I don't feel like at the edge of my
Yeah,
ability
so maybe
for it.
just some like slightly smaller holds.
Yeah,
thrown in.
I might change it up for the last one, maybe. So final one of this whole exercise. So I've done 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. One last one to do. Let's do it. This is the final time climbing this boulder, and to make it a little bit trickier, I added in this move right there to a smaller hold. Now this didn't add much, it didn't mean I get too pumped, but it did add an extra element to the start of the climb that meant it was a bit trickier by the end. So I think this final go was the better example of the boulder, and I'll be using that in the future.
Still got 16. All my people still with me. Look, yeah. We can't let the way the world is shaking break us down. We are on our way to greatness. They can't bring us down. This is for my brothers.
All right, so Josh, you've done the Lattice light climb, which is sort of what I'm doing right now. How did you find it? Because I know when you did it with a fingerboard in Finland.
Yeah, exactly. I just had a fingerboard in Arctic Circle, Finland, just hanging off the back of my girlfriend's stairs, which was really good because I got really strong and did loads of fingerboarding. Like every single fingerboarding exercise Lattice does, I did or tried. It was excellent.
So what are the things I should look out for? What's the hard things with Lattice that I should be careful of?
I imagine for me, what I took from it was the level of fingerboarding I found excellent. I saw a lot of gains, but then also trying to maintain the amount of climbing that I'm doing, that I was doing at the same time. So for me, I don't naturally have good technique, so I need to fingerboard and climb and work on my technique. So I think that for me, that's just as important as getting strong fingers.
So I've now got 3 sort of mobility and strength and conditioning things to do, and the first one is a floor. First one is floor core. Now there's 3 exercises in that, split into 3 sets in each exercise. So I've got 6, 9, 12, good maths, 9 sets to do. Starting off with twisting crunch, then going dish, tuck, then going Superman. Now all this is explained on the app, so I'm just looking through it now. So first of all, twisting crunches, 3 sets, 15 reps per set. These twisting crunches hurt, and I did 15 per side, which I'm not sure is right. Perhaps it's just 15 in total. Oh, that sucked. Trying to get the form of these correct was a bit tricky. I might not have exactly got it right, but it's something I'll be looking at and doing better next time. I found that really difficult, and it was mainly to do with the coordination of it. And I think at the beginning I started to go too quickly. Just got to slow it down a little bit and then do it better rather than faster, and then it was okay. But balance is one of those things I've actually really got to work on quite hard, so it was tricky. Well, I finished the sort of strengthening, conditioning side of it, and now I'm going to work on my flexibility. And the next one is hip and leg flexibility, which is a series of stretches. And between you, me, and everyone watching, I never stretch. I literally never stretch. I don't stretch to warm up, I don't stretch to cool down. I'm 33, I appreciate this is a silly thing to not be doing, but I don't do it. So this is going to be another new learning experience for me.
We are on our way to greatness, they can't bring us down. This is for my brothers and my sisters, hear me now.
This is my final set of stretching. I've done a bunch of them. My first foray into stretching has gone well, I think. So I slightly screwed this up. I gave myself one more set of exercises to do tonight, but I've run out of time now. So what I'm going to do is put it to tomorrow's session, and this is the joy of it. You can jig it around depending on what you're doing. So I'll get things off, and I'll see you guys for the next session tomorrow, Tuesday. Have a good night.
For my people, for my people,
Hey, how you doing? It is day 3 of my Lattice thing, what it's called, training plan. Day 1 went well, day 2 went well. I've just got back from work, so I'm going to head to the gym now. Today on the cards is a max hang session and then some endurance-y stuff. So I'll see you guys at the gym. Right, so the first thing to do today is the max hangs, and you should be doing these at the beginning of the session, so not when you're tired, so you can give it maximum effort. So I've had a really good warm up, got my fingers warm. I'm going to grab my harness, work out the weights I need to put on, because it's kind of 90% of your test result, but it's all worked out in a special way, so work that out, but it's going to be around about 30 kilograms. Hold that, and it's a half session, so instead at the beginning there's 1 or there's 0.5, this is 0.5, so it's 3 sets today. Very excited to get going on this because I like weighted stuff, so this could be cool. All right, I have warmed up, including warming up using weights, but less weight, building up to the 30 kilograms I'm doing now. So the idea behind this one, 0.5, so it's 3 sets, 1 repetition per set, it's 10 seconds. So it's 10 seconds, very, very close to my maximum amount. Okay, first one done. Could manage to hold it for the time, which was good. Slightly struggling with this crimped, half crimp grip, because you meant to have it really like this, and my inclination is to go down more like a drag, so I really have to concentrate on keeping that angle with my fingers. All right, very happy to get that one done. The tricky thing with this fingerboard is it's a little bit too low, so it's hard just to pull on and be in the same position. So it'd be nice if the fingerboard's a bit higher, but it's just a case of adapting it. So yeah, that was 3 sets, 10 seconds, 30 kilograms. Feel good. Now it's time to do some endurance-y stuff. The whole point of this is to do 5 minutes of climbing without getting too pumped. So you're looking for a circuit that's easily within your grade. Here at my climbing wall, the EMHM, the board can be angled differently. So in the future, I'll be able to step up this circuit as I get better. I did some endurance training. I can't believe it. I'm rubbish at endurance training. Once again, and this is something I found all week, I don't know whether I'm picking routes or doing moves that are too easy. It's really hard to tell, and that's something I might have to chat to Tom about or the Lattice guys about. A lot of it is sort of judgment based on what I think the problems in the circuits are. So that's my concern so far. I'm now going to do a little bit of body maintenance, some ab stuff, a little bit of canvas boarding just to get my fingers going, and then that's kind of it. 3 days on, rest day tomorrow, although it is the EpicTV Christmas party, which involves paintballing. So yeah, another session. I'll get back to you guys soon. I'm gonna go eat some food in a bit. That's the end of my first week of Lattice training. I didn't show you guys everything. I only really filmed 2 days out of the 6 I did training stuff for. It's been really interesting. The one thing that I've got out from it is the fact that it's a very all-encompassing training. It's not just sort of muscle stuff. It involves your whole body, and the stretching I've never done before. The compression stuff, the stuff with the TRX for my shoulders was very, very difficult. So it was good to do that. So yeah, good first week. Second week coming up next week, and there's a bit of an issue with that, but I'll leave that one hanging. If you want to find out what the problem is with next week, then check back and see my vlog. Now, there's a link in the description below for the EpicTV video of the whole assessment process, and there's a link down below for the Lattice training plan on the EpicTV shop, so you can follow along with what I'm doing. Thanks for watching. Do comment below and let me know if you've got any hints or tips or time management skills, any of that kind of stuff. And I'll see you next week.